When there's work to be done, I like to be on top. Anything else?
You like to be on?
Not that. Oh my god.
Yes. So hi guys, we are the Lynches. I'm Felicia Lynch, and this is
Rafit Lynch.
already. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and please turn on the post notification bell to get notified whenever it is that we do have a video up. Now, this is more like an introduction where we'll be telling you some more about ourselves, and to do that, we'd like to discuss how it is that we became a couple, right? So.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna start this story. So it was a beautiful lies. Listen.
So let's just tell them a little bit more about how many years we've got married and stuff. So September of this year is going to make 4 years since we said yes to each other, and unlike any other marriages or every other marriage, they have their ups and downs. We do have that too,
Yeah.
but for the most part, we are okay. We're doing great, and we are.
We're holding
grateful.
it together
We're
because
holding it
we
together.
made a vow not only to ourselves, but we made a vow to God. And if we don't believe, if we not keep, we promise to nobody. We'll try our best keep a promise to God because we God fearing. So we have been just trying to keep our head above the water. I mean, Mark, you, I love this man with all my heart, with my soul, and sometimes it get on top of my nerves.
She does too. A lot. But I love her to the moon and back.
Yeah, sometimes it get on top of my nerves, but we are holding it together.
So, in this video, we'll be talking about how we met each other. Where did we first looked in each other's eyes? I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. Alright, so
Me wonder what kind of meals and booze novels this year come with. Like,
so we met at Mega Mandeville because she's a Mandeville girl. I'm not a Mandeville guy at all. So I started working at Mega Mart 2013. I did a whole year before I laid eyes on this young lady. She joined the team 2014. It was maybe like a few days before I got, insight to say they'll be hiring some persons. And I know for a fact that the bakery wanted some persons because we had a lot of work to be done, but not so many hands. And so we got word that we were going to get 3 persons. And before you know it, this young lady was in the 3. And I mean, like, I think it was 2 females and a male. But then my eyes catch her.
hold on, let me tell you, girl. I applied to Mega Mart. I applied to work
Babe,
at the front.
I'm telling them.
No, I applied to work at the front as a cashier.
She wanted to count money.
But God had different plans because him just threw me, bam, round to the bakery and
because that's where your husband is.
yeah, I know that now. Listen, when I was going to Mega Mart, everybody said, you don't want to go over the bakery, them rough over there. They weren't lying. And this was the softest and the nicest person I know. So, I mean, whatever we had planned for ourselves, God has a bigger and a better plan for us. So,
Right.
trust God.
So when she walked in, it was a busy day. I can't tell you what day of the week it was, but it was a busy day.
Monday. Them always start give people work on Monday.
So we were cream filling cupcakes. Well, I was cream filling cupcakes, and then they walked in. The manager, trying to introduce him to everybody and stuff like that. And I guess after introduction was finished and everything, the manager placed her where I was. I'm not sure what color icing I had in the bag, but I was cream filling cupcakes.
A pale orange. May I remember?
Okay.
Continue.
All right. So, I started showing her the ropes that we have to make a hole in the cupcake, fill that up, because it's something like a kiss cake we do. Fill inside, then put a little, what do you call it?
Rosette.
A rosette on the top of it. Anyways, I showed her. I tried my best. I like teaching people. I'm not sure how well she took it or up to date, up till this time, how well she catch on to what I was showing her. But pretty much there and then we made a good team. And like in my head I was saying, oh cool, this person is very nice, catches on very well. Let's just see how far we can move on to this. Mind you, my mind was in the gutter then. I just wanted to get some work out because when there's work to be done, I like to be on top. Anything else?
You like to be
Not that. Oh my god.
Yes, so
Oh.
so yeah, I started working in the bakery. He was very he was a kind person. He still is a kind person, and I am not always friendly. And I looked when I looked at him, I saw that
She's not friendly.
I think everybody knows that by now that I am not the most friendly person.
When you get to know her, she's amazing. She's a funny girl. She keeps you on your feet every time. But she ain't funny. She ain't friendly. No.
And unfortunately, my daughter took my trait. Next topic. We'll talk about that further on. So he was like one of the most friendly faces inside of the bakery. So I gravitated to him, and that's where the manager at the time said I should start working with him because he was alone there. You hear that? He was alone there.
Oh, please.
So they put me over there, and we started working together as a team. He was my friend. We exchanged numbers, and we talked about work. That was just it.
Pretty much, we wrapped up everything that happened in the day after when we left work in maybe like text.
Right, he was my friend before we moved on to anything else.
Right.
And I think it progressed. We discovered that we had feelings for each other. I think one day I texted him and I said, do you see what's happening here? And from there on, we became friends. We went on several dates.
Several
Dates. I think his birthday is January, and so I remember the January. He was in a partner somewhere with some persons at Mega Mart, and he bought a blue shirt. I have a picture.
You have a picture of what?
Your birthday.
Oh, that. Oh yes,
Yeah.
I remember that blue long sleeve shirt.
Yeah, with the checkered bow tie, the pink bow tie. It's supposed to be somewhere over there. And he wanted me to come with him and help celebrate his birthday. So him give me a little money and say me for buy something for wear.
That's when we had our first kiss?
No.
We had our first kiss, guys. And when Latisha starts watching this video, because I know she's gonna watch, we had our first kiss in the freezer, in the cold room in the bakery. And stop. Latisha made that happen. Latisha has been a big fan of us since day one, and I must say, big up to Latisha. So yeah, we had our first kiss in the freezer. In the cold room.
Nobody never need to hear that. Like,
because I thought that's what you were going to say. Back to you.
Yeah. Our first kiss was in Mega Mart, the cold room. It's no longer there. So don't have any idea. So you're going to meet your true love and go to the Mega Mart was this at the time. No, it is this. So now probably not happen for you guys. But our first kiss was definitely in the cold room.
Yes.
Not the front part, run to the back. Because he was cold. So we go and go wrong. That was where we had our first kiss. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I have to put that out.
Thank you very much.
Shut up.
Just kidding.
So our first kiss was there, and then we again as I said, we progressed. We after we started courting, we moved in together at Abbey Gardens.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How we began living together is that one, he was living in Abbey Gardens, and he kept on telling me that he was cold. I'm like, you're cold. Every day I talk to this man, him telling me, he say he's cold. I'm like, You're cold? So one day I decided to pack a little bag of clothes and I decided to go to Abbey Garden to see
And this
why.
is after her relationship was over.
Yeah. So I said I wanted to see why this man is always telling me that he's cold. When I went up there, when I went up there to look for him, I'm still looking for him today. I didn't carry much clothes, and those are the clothes that we started.
Living together with.
Those are the clothes we started living together with.
Mm-hmm.
Again, one of the best decisions that I've ever made.
And I mean, in general, guys, for persons who, you know, plan to get married or plan to date somebody, I mean, take it slow. Sometimes it actually work out well. I mean, if you have to talk about work for some time, because it's weird. I mean, we work for the entire day, then we leave the house, then we leave home, work, then go home to speak back about work. So take it slow. Slow does the job sometime. Be patient enough. Go out on dates. Get to know each other a little bit more. Get to know dislikes, likes and dislikes, and favorite food and stuff like that. Those things makes the other person a little bit, a little feel a little bit special to say, oh, he wants to find out, or oh, she wants to find out this and that. But it actually works.
And
So, and I must say, living in Abbey Gardens, listen, everywhere we go, we have fun living there.
mm-hmm.
We used to have water issue there, and when it rained, we didn't have a problem to catch water and stuff like that. We normally, we just get down, go outside, grab our water, and come back. So, I'm just saying this to say, nothing comes easy, and nothing will ever be easy. Nothing's going to be, perfect. But just continue being you, continue being you, continue being yourself. Never pretend to be somebody else. Never pretend to show the world that, hey, we're good over here. Right.
Because some of the time, honestly, we're not good. But the thing is this, whenever we have a problem, we try to talk about it. Sometimes we don't want to talk about it, honestly, because probably it's on his part or probably it's on my part, but we always try our best to even talk about it part way. Understand that we try our best not to go to our beds angry from ever since.
So I can remember one time now when the talking kind of pick up a little bit. So we start moving a little bit from work and we start talk about her and we start talking about myself, and then I can remember like kids, like small kids who want to find out. So are we boyfriend and girlfriend or something? And then we finally agreed that we're boyfriend and girlfriend on September 7th.
Yep.
And so up until today, we celebrate our, I don't know what we celebrate. I don't know what, we do celebrate something.
Our coming together.
Right. We celebrate our coming together on September 7th.
And our wedding.
Every year. And then our wedding anniversary
is the 24th.
On September 24th. So I believe that we took not the longest of road, but we took our time, and it actually paid off.
Yeah, well, yeah, it did. And then we moved from Abbey Gardens and we started living at
Hanbury Road.
Hanbury Road. Again, when we lived at Abbey Gardens, we had a lot of friends. We helped people. People helped us. When we moved to Hanbury Road, it wasn't any different. We had a lot of friends, and friends helped. Persons helped us, and we helped people. Like Kenisha, I have to say hi, Ken. Still, my girl from we lived there from the beginning of our relationship. Kenisha has been our friend, and Kenyatta. So we have Kenisha and Kenyatta. Those are two Kens. So those have been our day one supporters from with the relationship and stuff. And so when we moved to where we say again?
Hanbury Road.
When we lived at Hanbury Road, we started discussing the possibilities of we getting married. We didn't nail down anything concrete yet.
No.
But we started to discuss the possibilities of, getting married and settling down and having a family. However, we changed jobs. I think you stopped working first. You left Mega Mart first.
Right.
And then...
No. You left first.
Wanna we leave first?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who left Mega Mart first.
We'd have to go over there, go check the record, but wanna we stop work there first? Yeah. Move on with life.
Right. To change, and I mean that's
And he
That's the
switched
norm.
jobs, and I remember at one point he was the only person working, and at another point I was the only person working. At no time he felt like a burden because I know what my job was. I mean, we didn't have a commitment yet to each other. We were only like boyfriend and girlfriend, but I know that, listen, he's my boyfriend, and if I'm the only one who has to work to take care of the bills and stuff like that, I'm going to do that, because when it's his turn, he's going to
gonna
do
have
the
to
very
do the
same for me. And so we moved as a team. We worked as a team from ever since. If I have money, he has money. If I don't have money and him have money, we still have money. So we're always like sharing. And I mean, he's my best friend. I married the guy, so you have to be my best friend. Alrighty. So we moved from Hanbury Road, and where we live?
I'm not sure. Did we move to Chris' house that day?
No. We did go live with Kelly. Never work out.
Oh.
We did go live with one of our
Oh
friends.
yeah, we moved to Hatfield, guys.
We lived with one of
Hatfield
our
or
friends.
Hatfield?
Wherever, someplace up there where me not live again. Listen.
A place named SS Corner
Listen.
in Hatfield.
Let this be a lesson.
Lincoln.
Don't be a couple and go living with friends. It don't work. Because we came this close to separating when we lived there. No, this close because my eye big. This close. For your eye little.
Insane.
To say,
Right.
you know what, it's not gonna work out. But because it is that we were always looking at the bigger picture, we pushed through that, and then we went to live in Santa Cruz.
Oh my God.
Guys, when we say we went to live in Santa Cruz, it
We
wasn't.
moved down everything that we owned to Santa Cruz.
We never moved the guys. We never moved everything because we didn't move the bed.
Where did we put the bed?
Over Miss Arthur's house.
Oh yeah, Miss Chin did keep some stuff for me.
Yeah, so we left our bed over Miss Arthur's
So
house.
only thing we moved it was our clothes.
Our clothes, because it was a Honda, not a Honda
It was
car.
my sister car that took us down.
So it couldn't move the bed because it was new at the time. And we slept on the floor. I think we slept on some, what you call them, man?
Cushions.
The chair cushion. Him had 3 and I had 3. And we were happy. Listen, there was never a dull moment.
Everything that you're going to do, make it count, make it happy. Just do it.
So I remember sleeping on the floor, and when morning light, we pack up a cushion on top of one another and put them in a one corner. So when you come in and when you come to our house and you look through the front, you see straight to the back. There's nothing in there. It was empty, and we were happy. We were content.
Yep. And like we had running water. It wasn't that bad. We had running water,
Yeah,
but
there
then
was
there were
pipe
days.
down there, and
There were days when water would be gone.
And it was an outside bathroom, and we didn't have a stove at the time. Well, for the most part, we used to use wood fire.
She
No,
catch the wood fire, guys. I'm not good at catching wood fire. I'm not good at catching coal. Those things, don't give me them.
and that's fine. Whatever he lacks, I make up for. So, so wood fire we use cook. And every day him come, him get him hot meal because Papa go get work out at Mr. Chin shop.
Yeah, I used to work at
Hey.
Mr. Chin shop.
That was another story. I mean, he was the
You
only
guys
one
didn't hear
working.
more about that.
He was the only one working at that time, and what the work he was doing sometime when.
Alright guys, so don't forget subscribe, like, comment and share. Thank you.